I planned my boyfriend's surprise party on the same day his friend planned his. Now everyone's mad at me.
How you gonna be? Double the surprise, double the fun. That's what I always say.
The more the merrier.
Yeah.
Backstory, I arranged a surprise party for my boyfriend and added his friends into a group chat. I further asked them to add any other of his friends they would think would like to come. I didn't really know them well at the time, but didn't know how majority of these people would prefer having very detailed and set instructions on how to do things in order to achieve a surprise party. By the way, this comes from Terrible Meaning 401 on the r/OKstorytime subreddit. So, info. Boyfriend has 2 friend groups. A, childhood friends, plus his brother. B, university friends. Group A, childhood friends are the type of people who have a separate group chat and 3 Discord meetings lasting way over an hour each just to plan a weekend trip to Cunningham in D-Mart. I didn't attain this information before the conflict. See below. College friends are the type of people, with all respect, don't fuss over the details and just like most people do. The planning. My boyfriend said he wanted to eat at this particular restaurant, so I figured out that I could grant his wish by doing both. Initially by gathering people in his crammed up living room space for shock value, then together to walk to the dinner place. But his brother said it wouldn't work because he suggested to counteract my boyfriend's wishes by bringing my boyfriend to his place instead. Childhood friends suggested better ideas and it was a lot of back and forth. Sometimes I found it overwhelming to answer all the questions. Oh boy, I already see the ICU. I took a final decision and said, we'll have the surprise party at the restaurant at 6 p.m. The restaurant gave us 15 minutes proper to pimp up the place. At that point, I just decided to buy all the decorations and do it all myself because I didn't ask them to neither split the bill nor help me. So I left that option open for whatever they feel like. I truly didn't care as long as they showed up on time.
Yeah, that's the most important thing for the surprise parties. Gotta be on time.
6 p.m. at Dakota's Pizza Place.
You gotta be there.
Come on, show up at 5:45 to help set up the decorations. Yeah. The build up. I only had this banner left to put up after single-handedly blowing up, gluing, and tying 20 balloons to the ceiling. I began stressing when I realized I needed help and it was 5 minutes left. I asked his brother, but he was too busy writing a card, and I asked another from the childhood friends group, but he turned his back. The college friends came in just in time and offered some help despite the whole childhood friends showing up earlier and witnessing this. Later I found out that both groups had different experiences of the group chat and the event itself. Some of the college friends disclosed to me that they found some of the childhood friends somewhat cold. So the childhood friends didn't grow up. They didn't realize that they weren't in the center of attention.
They're like jealous. They're like, why does our friend have new friends from college?
The conflict post my surprise party. One girl in the childhood friends personally sent me and my boyfriend snaps of 80% of my boyfriend's inner circle's friends at another surprise birthday party of his best friend. I know that sometimes you send a snap to all of your friends in Snapchat without thinking, but these were more like long but videos of the same event. So I asked, how come my boyfriend is not invited? I didn't finish explaining that I would not take it personally, but if I was left out, that's okay to only invite my boyfriend alone. Then I started to overthink whether the fact someone got left out from my surprise party and asked another one and the childhood friends about how come he didn't ask his friend for my surprise party. Did that make sense?
Nope. That does not make sense.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
That doesn't make sense.
Basically, someone got left out and got jealous.
Yeah.
I effed up big time by asking at all because people who take things personally will feel attacked.
That is true.
Well, it turns out some of these people take things personally. So I apparently started Armageddon or whatnot by low-key asking questions on Snap. They chose to leak it out to the rest of the party and they all blamed me for ruining the atmosphere without me even being there. They discussed how bad I was in my own surprise group. Party chat since they felt like I didn't validate their suggestions and responded too slowly. Because these are the high maintenance childhood friends are high maintenance. They're like, what about this? What about that? We should do this. We should do that. And she's just like, I just want to have dinner with my boyfriend and have a dumbfounded look on his face.
I just wanted us to go, surprise! And then, okay, then we can just move forward.
Yeah. My boyfriend didn't defend me. Instead, he asked for an intervention. So basically me against 11 people from the childhood friend group. I needed time to work through this because I couldn't wrap my head around this. I later agreed to meet these people in a neutral space to explain myself and my communication in a public space. The result, they didn't want me to meet in a public space. And I felt I wasn't in the right mindset to meet them at their space since I was worried about two endings. One, me getting run over and disassociated, or two, me shaming the whole effing group and burn all the bridges.
Well, yeah, those are definitely two suboptimal results that you'd want to avoid.
They threatened that there will be a no next time because one of the childhood friends had taken their day off to discuss this. So my boyfriend responded with the group, I want to separate my lives for now. I wrote a reasonable lengthy post in the group chat to explain and express my opinions of this whole ordeal. In short, I explained that I don't really owe people who talk behind my back any time of the day, but are willing to meet you guys in a neutral space to discuss this. And it is not even about me either, but in fact that you're crap talking me about one of your own friend's girlfriends behind his back. I want you to feel comfortable with asking or expressing your opinions to me or him instead of assuming stuff because I know we are different people. I got no response. Well, that's a group chat. No one responds to group chats.
How old are they here? Is early 20s? This feels very, very early 20s to me.
32 male, 32 female.
Oh no, 30s. This is way too much BS to be dealing with in your early 30s.
30s.
Who
30s,
are
30s.
These people? These people are ridiculous.
The result, I think my boyfriend should have defended me from the get-go, but he tried to be diplomatic. So his friends uninvited me to one of their weddings just 2 weeks ahead. He said I did everything worse by writing that response. I think the crap talking based on miscommunication and the withdrawal from the wedding invitation as a punishment and having passive-aggressive partner revoked a deep childhood trauma in me. I fell into a deep acute depression to the point where I one day woke up with a total broken mind because I couldn't stop blaming myself. Luckily, my friends picked me up on the same day because I acted strange. Now I've severely scared my own friends because I'm sort of the last person they would expect that from since I've unironically prevented others from doing the same. Am I wrong for defending and standing up for myself, and are the childhood friends what we define as bullies? How do I fix this or move on from this? Thanks for any reply. And by the way, you can join us live every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. Just tap our profile. We have an update. What are our thoughts?
I definitely don't think you're the a-hole for like clearly expressing like how you felt in that situation.
Yeah.
These people were talking about you behind your back, and it always sucks to be like somebody's partner and then you find out their friends like don't like you. That's always rough.
And plus, it's weird that your boyfriend's not defending you at all.
Oh yeah, that's
in this situation.
That's definitely a big red flag. Yeah. So it's like they've probably said some of this stuff to your boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
And he's like been like, come on guys, knock it off.
Edit 2, I want to underline that I didn't want to get rid of myself because of one guy and 11 people that are not even my friends. It felt like waking up to a nightmare, realizing I chose this partner in the 30s and blamed myself heavily for not making better decisions at this time. I feel like I kind of regressed back to when I was a kid and was severely bullied. And the title of the original post is "My Now Ex-Boyfriend Didn't Defend Me, So I Defended Myself. Was I wrong for doing that?" So they broke up.
Okay.
Yep. So
good. That guy clearly was not on your side.
Oh, heck no. Heck no. And plus, like, what the heck with all these, the childhood friends need to like chill out.
Just be true to you.
That's right.
You've got all this toxic baggage that were these groups of people. Now they're out of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.